Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Solasta, Crown of the Magister, shall we? Picking up where we left off last stream, and I really just enjoyed my time with this game so far, as I want to see some more 5th edition combat rules fleshed out in D&D, and just kind of learn more about what this game arc is all about. Like, what's it like gearing up your characters? What's it like, proceeding, leveling, and what it feels like as you get into the real meat of the game. Now, over here in my log, it looks like we collected some foraged food while we were out, which is going to help us travel. And down here in the bottom right, there is some kind of, heads-up display explaining to us that time is passing, that I have some food, not very much, and the quest is to go to Kerlem and reach the outpost. So here we were in Caer Kiflin before, and we've kind of made it this far, and we got waylaid by enemies on the road, I do believe. And now I'm going to go over here and continue our journey. So I'm just going to click resume. Hey, Pandora, what's up, my friend? Thank you. This is Solasta, Crown of the Magister. It's a cRPG based in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Tutorial, interrupting travel. You can always interrupt your travel manually by pressing the interrupt button. Okay, that's fun. Where's the interrupt button? Oh, down here where I clicked resume. Then you can click on the character portrait to open their inventory and possibly start a new crafting activity, change equipment, or check anything you like. Just click the resume button to resume travel. Understood. I'm actually going to click interrupt and pause the game for a moment to take a look at what's happening. So now that I'm actually moving, you'll see at the top center there's a dial that's explaining what time of day it is, and we're going through this green area. Now, I don't know if the green represents areas that I've charted, and then the kind of like brown represents either the fog of war or clouds, or the terrain just looks like that. I don't know. Exactly, Pandora. Isn't that the truth? So what's really nice about this is it provides a journal for your travels. And it says, okay, we came across a band of mercenaries. We didn't find food. Then we got some Galvanian amaranth. Okay, so we got a crafting ingredient. And then we set up camp. And I know that we found food, as it says up here. And here we are. Now, it says if you want to check people's crafting, right? And so, like, here's my guy, and do I want to be doing any crafting right now? Can I even do any crafting? I am good with scrolls and poison, apparently, but I don't have anything I don't know how to even set that, to be perfectly honest. With you right now. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It is curious to just poke around here. I guess I could change my spells and the like, but I'm okay with the spells that I have. Can you craft anything? Not really. Alright. So I'm just going to go to the outpost, but it's neat how you can do things as you travel. Like, you can be foraging, crafting, doing all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to just keep going. And we're camping right now. So we're eating food, and then now we're going, oh, I get it. This is not reflective of how much food we have, but rather how fatigued we are. Scrolls are destroyed after casting, and you can copy a scroll. Okay. Lighting is a crucial element to the game. Characters without dark vision will attack an unlit foe with disadvantage. Oh, that's brutal. All right, interesting. I kind of like that. You know, to be honest, in so many games,
So that's KLM?
We're almost there. It's just up the hill.
it's just up the hill.
Eyes up and hands on hilts, people. These are the marches.
Who put you in charge?
I'm just saying, be ready for anything.
All right, so I was going to say, in a lot of D&D games, or there's a lot of games with spells in general, like light is never needed, you know, very rarely, but they're making it a functional part of combat, which is quite interesting. So I'm going to just use the arrow keys to kind of move the camera around, and you can see, I can like tilt it here. And it's a very beautiful rocky terrain. We're going to have to hit these switchbacks. Oh, this area is fortified. All right, fair enough. Also, just to note, as I'm observing the game and playing it, up here it also gives you a record of the conversation. So, like, if you wanted to, you could just read this again. Like, if you were kind of, maybe you hadn't played in a while, or you wanted a refresher, or maybe you skipped the cutscene, you could see what that said. That's kind of cool. All right. So, I'm going to be moving, but I think we're going to go in cautious mode and just kind of go over here. And I'm going to click left-clicking to kind of move my people around. And this is very, very much old school, you know, Baldur's Gate style movement on the map in real time. And looks like there's some discarded artillery. Couple of staircases. I might not need to be this cautious. I just always enjoy the business of proceeding with caution if necessary. What's that smell? I don't know. And we're making sure that our party is in the right configuration, and it's actually not. The issue is that Gilda is moving a little slower, maybe? Or she got caught on some... Oh, there's a bad guy right there. So here's a goblin skirmisher. So I kind of want to go into combat right now. And this is something I'm going to have to learn about the game. Like, how do we do this? How do we, you know, enter combat? Like, in D&D, I mean, we're just going to, what, roll initiative? Or can we bypass their initiative if they don't detect us yet, right? So gobbies have taken over this area. That's quite bad for us. The quest log says... we need to find the garrison and explore this, and then we need to speak to Captain Henrik as a secondary quest. From Annie Bagmorta to build a scavenger camp in KLM. Okay, so I forgot to do that. We'll have to do that when we get back to the town. All right, cool, no problem. And I'm going to then... tell my people to just attack. So I'm going to be like, hey, can you attack that guy? Maybe he's too... No, he's too far away. All right, so I wonder how this is going to work out in terms of entering combat. No, don't do that action. I guess we just resume the flow of time. And I want you to move kind of up here and battle. All right, so... We're all rolling initiative. I don't think I did that right, but we beat them with the initiative roll, at least. In battle, you'll often find walls, barricades, or other setting elements that display a shield icon. Okay? Half cover gives enemies a -2 penalty to hit with ranged attacks. Of course, you have to be on the other side of the cover. 3/4 cover grants -5. Full cover means you can't be targeted. This does not affect melee attacks or AoE spells. That's cool. So it displays like XCOM, but it's not like XCOM because it's using D&D rules. So it's not like, you know, 50% penalty or anything like that. It's -2, which is like a 10% penalty. In battle, you can only use your inventory once per turn. This includes switching weapons. You also have access to a utility slot that allows you to access an item without spending your inventory action. Place a potion or scroll here to be able to use it directly. This will still count as your main action. Okay. And difficulty settings. You can change the difficulty settings on the fly. Right. We're going to keep it... We're at normal difficulty. We're just going to keep it right here. All right, so I'm going to move the camera up, and let's see. Here's our wizard who won the initiative. And I'm going to go ahead and use a spell. And let's just go ahead and blast this guy with Magic Missile. And he's not in any cover that I can see. Not that Magic Missile necessarily needs it, but I mean, it is passing through. Like, the path of the spell appears to pass through this, but I don't think he's getting any benefit from it that I can see. And, oh, there's other goblins that are up here. So, interesting. So this guy who's going second is actually way up here, and we can't see him. So we just know that he's there, kind of. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile on this guy. That's a great question, Pandora. I don't know if you can be a Necromancer yet, but what's cool, Pandora, is that they've been adding a lot of classes to the game. You know, so they've recently added Monk, Bard, and Druid, I think. And so I assume over time, as they incorporate more of the classes from D&D, they will let you do something like that, but I don't know 100%. I'm going to put all targets on this guy. Got him. That's right, buddy. Okay, so we just killed that guy with Magic Missile, and it wasn't too bad at all. So now we have a move, and I'm going to move behind the full cover with the wizard. And we're just going to kind of end the turn with him. Now this guy's coming over here, and he's attacking. He missed. What did he hit with? A short bow. And he had tried to attack Gilda, who is right here. Wow, okay. So let's see, do we have any... Yeah, exactly. You sure... I don't have a druid, Pandora, but with druids, yeah, you can shapeshift and you can summon animals and stuff like that. You could be a bear or a wolf. You might be able to become a snake. Okay, so Cammy, where do we want you to go? She can cast Magic Missile too, though. And let's just blast this guy. Oh, we got him. You know, there's nothing more fun than just raining on goblins. It's really interesting that my cleric has Magic Missile. I don't know why that seems so obscure to me, but I don't know if that's an artifact of 5th edition. Like, usually Magic Missile is a wizard sorcerer spell, and I don't know if that's because of her that she's battle class wizard, or cleric rather, and she gets that from her deity, or how that's happening, but I love it. All right, let me see. Let's get her full cover and just kind of go up here. And we're just going to go ahead and end the turn. Here comes this baddie. Oh, he jumped down. Man, do you see how far that goblin jumped? This is a really cool game. Critical miss. Love to see it. I think it's really interesting, like, the dynamic battlefield. You know, these guys came from the fog of war. This guy jumped down and then jumped again. I mean, it's a really interesting visual. Like, we're fighting on this kind of cliffside staircase to the garrison, and these goblins are just jumping right down on us. The map feels really alive and three-dimensional. It's cool. All right, so let's have our ranger just blast people. We're going to go ahead and switch over to our bow, and this guy is not in cover, but he has already... all of these have pretty much already acted. Let's just try to kill the one that's on the wizard. Now, I don't know how friendly fire works in this game, to be perfectly honest. I could be in, you know, disaster range, but let's just see. Friendly fire is usually not a thing in D&D, but I don't know how they implement the rules here. So I'm going to try to shoot this guy. And we got a 16 plus 8.
That I like.
I like that too. You did a ton of damage. So, Ka-El, our Superman wannabe. That's awesome, Pandora. My favorite right now is going to be the one that's me. Like, I made one that's just me, and all the rest are kind of generics. But I haven't played far enough, Pandora, because I'm the same way. Like, in XCOM, I'll get somebody who, like, becomes the group MVP, you know, is just amazing, and it's tragic when they die. We're going to try to keep everybody alive, if possible, but we'll see. Let's see. I only see these two. Where can I move the ranger that seems reasonable? I can move over here. Let's see. This will show you how far this guy can move, maybe? No, that's just line of sight to that guy. Well, let's look at the move order. So, Gilda's going to get to go, and then this goblin will go, and then this goblin skirmisher will go. But they might be goblins that we don't even see yet. So, I'm just going to move over here and kind of help defend the wizard a little bit with the ranger. Exile, what's up, my friend? I'm blue, Exile. It does look purpley. Okay, so I have to be very forthcoming with you, Exile. I tried to make it blue, but it looks a little bit like, you know, a lavender color. Alright, now Gilda, our fighter, got the last roll, but she can just walk right up here and blast this guy, and she's going to. We have 5 moves. Hey, Nero Prime, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. 1, 2, 3. It looks like this will take. Does it tell you anywhere? Exile, hilarious. I know, it's like Grimace, you know, from McDonald's. Oh. I kind of didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. And I can use her action surge to move again, but I don't think we need to do that. We're going to kind of wait this out. There's a goblin over there that's being coy. I'm going to move up 1 square. And I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Alright, here comes the enemy. And they're moving. I just don't see them. Oh, here they come. Oh, they're going... This guy's going over... Oh, he's firing. Tried to hit me with a bow, huh? And there's a jerk up there. Okay. So, let's see. Wizard. Can you hit with... Let's just try to use a cantrip on you. Or... How long is the range on this? Can you get this guy? Yeah, hit this guy. Got him. I mean, we rolled a 20. That's pretty darn good. So we hit this guy very, very hard with our cantrip, which is fantastic. We're going to end the turn. And Cammy, you can go all the way up here. And you will. We're just going to get up in the face of this goblin. Hopefully there's not more, but I think that the order up here would indicate that to me. Let's see. Let's go ahead and cast a spell, and let's use Sacred Flame. Yeah, Sacred Flame on this dude. Take some flames, buddy. He saved against it, so he took nothing, and that's fine. I could cast a bonus spell, but we don't need that. So we're just going to end the turn. The reason I'm using cantrips and not using my spells is because I don't know when I'm going to get a short or a long rest. So I'm going to kind of save my big stuff. Let me... can I hit this dude? No, I can't see him from where I'm at. The question would be, is if I'm here, will I be able to see this dude? I'm going to move here, even though I don't get cover, just to make sure that I can see this guy, and we're going to take a shot. Ooh, we rolled badly, unfortunately. That's a crying shame. And then now, let's see. Can you... we don't need that. Why don't you move over here and just get in the front? And then we can use action surge to take another action, but I'm okay. I'm just going to end a turn, even though I leave these people out to dry, kind of. They're not very good, so I'm not going to overreact. Yeah, they're rolling horribly. This is beautiful. Alright, so he went over there. Alright, so let's have our wizard use our cantrip again. And can we see you? Yeah, this should kill this guy. Ah, we missed. We didn't roll very well to hit, unfortunately. I'm going to end the turn. And I'm going to just run over here and smack with my cleric. See if we can finish this off. That was a miss. And that's sad. We're going to end the turn. Kalal, can you attack? And we're going to try to hit this guy. There you go.
Gotcha.
Oh, man, that kill cam was awesome. And that guy's, like, death animation was piteous. Like, I feel bad as he kind of, like, reached out trying to grasp at life and it slipped through his fingers. That was... well, that was something else. He's off to Goblin Afterlife. All right, we're going to move over here and set up for an attack if we need it. And we'll end the turn. And then Gilda, can you go smack this thing? Tracks spotted. I see him. Oh boy.
Take that.
Yeah, take that indeed. Now, I could action surge and just bap this guy in the face. But I'm going to save it. I'm going to be like really, really greedy because this fight is not hard. We've got this in hand. And if there's going to be some kind of boss, we want to be ready for it. Now, it looks like we spotted some tracks of maybe the human survivors that we're here to investigate moving off to the side. So I'll look at that. But we've got more pressing concerns. Oh, he disengaged. He used his... he's full running away is what he's doing. So he used the ability disengaged and did a double move to get away from us, it appears. Can I see this guy? No. Okay, let's see if I can get into range. Probably not. Probably not going to happen that I'll be able to see this dude. But let's pretend, right? Can I see him? No. Alright, then... do I have a spell that I want to cast? Nah, I'm pretty much all damage. I could cast... nah. That's the only utility spell that I have. I don't think I have any ranged attacks. We're just going to end the turn. And let's see. So we can move her all the way over here. And she does have, you know, her cantrip to use to try to blast this goblin that's run away. So what we're going to do is cast a spell. And I can use, you know, Sacred Flame to try and kill this guy. He gets to make a dex save, unfortunately. He failed, and we killed him. Sweet. Alright, so tutorial, taking a short rest. Oh, good. Short rests are a useful way to recover while exploring a dungeon. You can do so when you are far enough away from all enemies, though this may be impossible in a very hostile location. The party must all be together. A short rest is a period of downtime of 1 hour in which characters do nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to the wounds. Fantastic. Well, then I should have used my surge if I knew I was going to get a short rest. The benefits of a short rest: characters can spend hit dice to recover hit points, which we don't need to do. Heroes have 1 hit die per level. Once they're spent, you need a long rest to get them back. You can spend all or part of your hit dice after a short rest. And yeah, these are the 5th edition rules, and this is great. It's a cool system to kind of keep things going. Other abilities may be recovered by taking a short rest according to the character's class and level. Understood. Alright, so we're going to... did we automatically loot? Let's pick up the loot. And looting the ground items within 5 cells. Gilda's going to do that, so let's just loot everything. And she's become kind of encumbered. So let's close this, and I want to go into her inventory really quickly. Here we go. So we do have A scroll of Bane, I see. Oh, that is a great question, Tim. Let me fetch a invite for you, my friend. I will get you that right now. I'm just going to do. Here we go. Almost. This should work. Try that one out, Tim. Hopefully that works. All right. And anybody who's out there, if you want to join the Discord, it's of course free, and we'd love to have you. Now, the Scroll of Bane, let's go ahead and give this to the wizard. And then, looks like we have some stuff that's kind of heavy. Scimitar. She's carrying all the food. Let me give some food over here. And let's see what her... Now that takes her down to lighter encumbrance. She also has like a bajillion torches. So, is it control to split? Yeah, sort of. So, Pandora, you have to level up to learn new spells. So you'll kind of like, once you level up, you get to pick new spells that you want to use, as far as I understand it. And... Oh, everybody has 9 torches. I get it. Okay, it wasn't just her. Now, this is a short bow. I'm actually going to give a short bow to the wizard. I don't think the wizard's going to be good with it, but maybe? Brimstone Viper Venom Gland. I see. Weight 9. Weight 3. Weight 3. Let me just kind of distribute the weight a little bit. Now, I think if we get the scavengers up and running, we can, like, dispatch it so that they will come pick up the generic loot that we found, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Actually, let me send her back here, and let's go ahead and short rest. Where do I do that again? Nero Prime, what is up, my friend? Here it is. Take a short rest. I'll tell you what. Wayward is going well for me, but I have a lot more to learn. And I'm going to be playing that actually on Tuesday and hoping to learn a little bit more about how to start out, because it's awesome. And I feel like mentally, Nero, that the system of morality on the island, the kind of like hurt the island, help the island metric has made sense to me now, and I'm excited to actually start trying to make that work. All right, so let's see here. Everybody's at full hit points, and once per day, when you complete a short rest, you can recover a number of extended spell slots, max 5th level, up to half your wizard level, rounded up, okay? And I can do arcane recovery, which is fantastic. So I can get some of the spells back and get those magic missiles back that I used. So we're going to start the short rest, and people are just camping out for an hour. We're chilling, and let's go ahead and do this. And so we can recover 1. And let's just do it. Recover. Cool. Close. You can actually, it looks like you can set that to automatic. So I have to really say, so far with this game, I'm actually impressed by it. I think people are saying it's a kind of a light game on the story. And I can see that. Like, it's more of a combat-focused campaign. I get it. And I don't mind that.